What's going on? It's your boy Aristotle, and today I want to talk to you guys about buying the pullbacks. So buying the pullbacks is my favorite strategy to make money. So how does Aristotle buy the pullbacks? So for one, I always buy at support. So I'm looking for long-term support bounces, right? And then for two, I'm looking at my trend line. So I'm looking for a nice trend, right? When I see touches of the same bottom going up like this, it's a trend line. So I love to buy on the pullback as soon as it touches that line going across. And then Fibonacci level. So I like to buy in the golden pocket, which is the 61.8 or the 50% level of the Fibonacci pullback. And then moving averages are also one of my top favorite buys. So I do like to buy off the 8, 21, and 50 and 200. So those are my favorite moving averages to swing from on the daily time frame. And then oversold on the daily time frame, I like to buy good companies when they're oversold. So if a company like Apple, Facebook, Google, anything like that, that's a good company that has shown a long time of profitability, and I believe in the company, I will buy them when they reach oversold levels. So oversold levels is when the RSI, relative strength index, reaches a level below 30, right? And some people like to set their levels below 20, but no more talking. Let's get right into the charts, baby. So first things first, we have our stop target. And as you can see, we have a nice trend. Now let me go ahead and draw that trend line. So we go right here, start right here, and we go all the way up, right? So boom, we have a nice trend here. So boom, 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 3 touches of support. So 3 touches of support. So right here, I decided to buy target off this nice, beautiful trend line. So let's go to our next example, and we could use Netflix as our next example. So Netflix is all about buying off of supports, right? So we were to take this line, right? Actually, we can delete that line. So the top right there on the green is our resistance. So let's draw a form of support. So I'm going to get our horizontal ray line, right? Because our form of support starts about right here, right? And we can make that white. So boom. If we get down to the bread and butter of things, what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So as you can see, we have a nice support level right here going across Netflix, right? So what I would do is I would always buy at these touches, right? So let's just say hypothetically this moves down back this way. I would definitely buy at support, or let's just say it gets up top, you know, I wouldn't say short it, but it could be a good short, especially if it's showing slowing of momentum getting there. So that's one thing to look at. The next thing I want to talk about is oversold levels. Just playing. Saw me almost tight oversold. But anyways, so right here, down here we have Splunk, and we have oversold at the RSI. So I decided to buy down here and take profit somewhere up here for a nice 250% gain. So I like to buy when good companies like Splunk, you know, they're a good company. I like what they do and their balance sheets and everything. So I know that these guys will bounce back and buyers will come in fast. So I definitely bought them on the dip and the oversold level. So it was oversold past 30 on the RSI. So the next thing we want to talk about is Fib levels, right? So for my Fib levels, I'm going to go with Moderna. So I already drew the Fib levels, but before I show you guys this one, I'm going to delete it and show you guys it from a lower scale, right? So boom. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for a start, and then the top, and then a pullback, right? So it's like a 1, 2, 3 thing, almost like the ABCD pattern. So here's point A, here's point B, and then here's point C, right? So I need a start and a pullback. So let me get back to it. We're going to go over here. We're going to go to Fib retracement level. So we have our start right here, and then we have a top right there, and then we have a pullback. So on a smaller scale, right? Boom, 1, 2, 3, and then we have a pullback at the 50% level. So not only does it pull back at the 50% level, but it's also pulling back at the moving averages. So boom, you would have bought on this level, right? The golden pocket or the 50% level. So these two levels right here, this 61.8 and this 0.5 level, are your good levels right there for Fibonacci. And if we bring this up another notch, right? Let's just say we started at the pullback, right? So boom, I want to start right. Actually, we can draw it over. Boom, so we start right there, and then we go at the top. And what do we have here? A nice pullback to the 50% level, right? So it's either going to come to the 50 MA, that purple line, or it's going to bounce at this 61.8 level if it doesn't bounce at the 50% level. So all Fib retracements is showing you where the levels could bounce. So it could possibly bounce here at this 50% level or this 61.8 level right here. You know, all you gotta do is move these decimal places 2 spaces to the left to get your percentage. So this would be 50%, this would be 38.2%, this one would be 61.8, and this one would be 78.6 level. So that's pretty much how I'm getting these levels. And lastly, we want to go to moving averages. So we're going to go to CAT, right? So Caterpillar, right? What do we see here? We see a nice moving average bounce, but it bounced off the 50 MA. So this purple MA is my 50 MA. So boom, it bounced at the moving average, which is a nice form of support. So my moving averages again are the 8, 21, 50, and then 200. This solid, yellow line is my 200. So here we see a bullish engulfing at the 50 MA. So boom, I would have bought here definitely, and definitely would have rode the wave at least to right here to take profit. So this level, right? But yeah, as you can see, all of these are good strategies to buy. The pullbacks, the oversold levels, the Fibonacci levels. I use a lot of ranges to give me, an advantage on buying the dips or the pullbacks. So that's pretty much how you do it. I am Aristotle. Hope you guys enjoy your holidays, and hope you guys enjoy family as well. I'm out.